Well, hey everybody, this is Jen, and today we're going to be making RAWkin Wellness Cough and Cold Lozenges. And it's going to contain an array of magnificent ingredients that are sure to fend off any viruses and bacteria that you should get in contact with this winter flu season. And we're going to be starting with xylitol, which has a wonderful ability of fighting strep bacteria of the ear, nose, throat, and mouth. So it is just a low glycemic sugar, and we're going to add about a half a cup to a cup of dry xylitol sugar in a dry pan, and we're going to heat that over about medium to medium high heat, and that's going to melt just all by itself without any added liquid. So we're going to just keep that on a heat, and then once that gets to the desired consistency, which basically that means that it's going to go from cloudy to clear, and then it's going to get just a slight light amber color, and that's going to be to the stage that you want it for hardening. Some of the ingredients we're going to be adding to this is we're going to add cayenne pepper, which is great for helping to fight any strep that might find its way onto the throat. We're going to add some salt, which again is antibacterial in nature. It has healing properties and soothing. Then we're going to add some vanilla powder and menthol and some slippery elm that's steeping in echinacea tea. We're going to add manuka honey, which has antifungal, antibacterial, and antiviral properties. Very soothing and healing for the throat. And then we're going to add some essential oils, the essential oils from the Vitality line of Young Living, which is frankincense, oregano, ginger, lemongrass, spearmint, thieves oil, and orange oil. And these are going to be antiviral, antifungal, and antibacterial in nature, and they're going to boost the immune system, and they're going to be very therapeutic and soothing for the throat. I'm going to continue heating the xylitol, and then once that comes to the color that I'm looking for, I'm going to turn the heat off and then add all my additives. You want to keep the manuka honey and the essential oils in the perfect state. We don't want to overheat them and lose their integrity of all the battling components that are within the manuka honey. We want to keep those living enzymes and therapeutic benefits intact. All the other ingredients you could add while it's heating up, such as the salt and the vanilla powder and the cayenne pepper and the tea and the menthol. But the essential oils and the honey really should be added once the heat is off. So we're just adding all these ingredients. And you can just take these as needed through the day. I like to take a lozenge, maybe one lozenge every couple of hours throughout the day when I'm struggling with a sore throat or strep throat. So we're all ready to start adding the essential oils. See, here's the color and consistency we're looking for. It's just beautiful. It's nice and clear. And we'll quickly add our oils now that the flame is turned off. Just a drop of each is all you need. Oregano is pretty powerful, so if you find that it's too strong, you could just put a toothpick in it and just drag that toothpick through the mixture rather than putting an entire drop in there. But the antiviral, antibacterial, and antifungal properties of oregano is very powerful, and certainly the sweetness of the xylitol and the manuka honey will offset any strong flavor that you might get, even though the smell may be strong of oregano. Mix those all in. And then we'll get ready to put it in our device that's going to allow me to measure and drop those perfectly into my silicone mold. And see how cute that is. Little honeycomb lozenge shape. I just love this. It's very fitting with the manuka honey in it. The manuka honey comes from the tea tree in Australia, and the bees work the flowers of that tree. Very, very powerful antifungal, antibacterial, and antiviral honey. It's the first go-to whenever I have anything respiratory or any sickness in the throat. I go straight for the manuka honey and take it by the spoonful. So now I'm just using my measuring device just to put a little bit into each mold shape. And you don't want those too thick. You want it to be a nice, comfortable lozenge for the mouth. So it's going to be about 1/4 of an inch, maybe slightly over, but you certainly wouldn't want it to be much thicker than that. You could go up to 1/2 inch. And that would be okay. Just get these all measured out, and then I'll show you what that looks like in the mold, and then at the very end I will show you what the finished lozenge looks like in the beautiful little tin container that I have to throw in my purse. So there you have it. Beautiful amber. You can get that to see that. There's my camera here. Beautiful amber honeycomb throat lozenges for wellness. So easy to do, but so powerful. No reason to buy these, and you can't even find these good lozenges in any health food store. I've searched, and this by far is the most power-packed, very healing therapy for the cold and flu season. Try making these on your own and mess around with the ingredients. God bless. And visit my website, RAWkinspiritcreations.com.